you very much.
Thank you, thank you. So if you're just wandering in, we're the Bards of Three Cranes Grove. Don't worry, the ritual is not started yet. You're on time, it's good. We're doing a little prelude music. That was Song of Awen by Dave the Bard, and this is a song called Lost Words Blessing. It's by Corrine Polwart and a bunch of other Scottish and other international musicians. With care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you travel far from heather, crag, and river, may you like the little fisher, let the stream alight with glitter. Whether you enter now as otter, without faltering to water. Walk through the sky with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you journey on, past dying stars exploding, like the gilded one in flight, let your little gifts of light into the dead of night, my darling, find the gleaming eye of starling. Like the little aviator, sing your heart to all dark matter. Walk through the world with care, my love, and see the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you stumble through mossy sands eroding,
let the fern unfurl your grieving. Let the heron still your breathing. Let the sandy swim you deeper.
Oh, my little silver seeker. Even as the hour grows bleaker, be the singer and the speaker, and in city and in forest, let the larks become your chorus. And when every hope is gone, let the raven call you home. Hey, Michael, it occurs to me belatedly that original sound might not be on that thing. Come over here real quick.
We will vamp for technical, interesting items. While they are vamping, well, I am vamping for them talking. Get a program if you don't have one. They're back at the table by the sound booth.
We're going to do one more song before we start. And start the ritual, that is. This is based on an Ed Sheeran song, but it's no longer an Ed Sheeran song. This is called Fire from the East, and it is in honor of Lou Savaldanach, who we honor today. Oh, misty eye of the mother of all, keep careful watch o'er our kindred souls. And when the battle should reach its height, keep careful watch o'er Talcha's song. So we gathered there on the plain at Moytura as the sun rose, driving the mist from the land, calling out, Mother, oh, hold fast, yet we will raise our spears
Washing the meadow, I see fire. Brightening the trees, I see fire. Oh, hallowing souls, I see fire. Come from the east.
The host against us rallied, uncovering the eye, and though our onrush wavered, loose chariots sped by, and by one stone flung out, he turned the battle to a rout, and as his chariot wheeled about, I heard our people calling out,
Now I see fire. Washing the meadow, I see fire. Brightening the trees, I see fire. Oh, hallowing souls, I see fire. I come from the east, now I see fire.
oh, you know, I saw the
Washing the
battle
meadow, I see fire.
turn, saw the light
Bright
his
his hands, I see fire. Oh, hallowing souls, I see fire.
come from the east. Now the bright one comes from the shining east. Thank you very much. We are and have been the Bards of Three Cranes Grove. Welcome to the Druid Sunday Service. I'm going to take a drink of water and then do the opening announcements. I wasn't the one who was supposed to be doing this, so awkwardly, the first thing it says on my list is thank the bards for the pretty music. Thank you. Reverend Dangler said thank you, wonderful, love it. So we are Three Cranes Grove, ADF. We are a local congregation of Arnriacht Féin, which is an international pagan church. We have been here in Central Ohio doing this work for 20 years. We celebrate our 21st anniversary next month. Wow. I thought somebody was clapping, but it's just awkward now. Thank you. This is how I roll. It's very awkward. Druids pray to many spirits. We are polytheists, so you will hear us honoring a number of gods, spirits, ancestors, all sorts of things. You don't have to believe with us, but we are glad that you are here with us to see what is happening. Today's ritual is in honor of Lou Savaldanach. Lou, equally skilled in all the arts. You'll hear all about him in our working section. We do not cast quarters or cast circles or anything like that, so feel free to come and go, no big deal. If you do not yet have a program, there are some on that table over by the sound position. There are also some flyers for the Summerland Festival, which is a pan-pagan festival that we run in a week and a half. It's going to be great. You can find more information about that and about all of our events at threecranes.org. That's on your program and on the flyers. You should grab one. We don't pass an offering plate at our rituals. However, we will be collecting monies afterward for the Dublin Food Pantry. Especially at this time of harvest, it's very important to us as Druids that we give back to our community, and that is part of that process of making sure that those who need support can have support. We will accept cash from baskets. We also can take electronic donations. Just talk to one of the folks with a cute little name tag or that you recognize from on stage. And now, please join us as we celebrate the Feast of Lunasa, and we honor Lou. Oh, I should have said, there's songs on your song sheet. Please feel free to sing along. Even if you've never heard them before, most of them we're going to do, a couple of times through. Singing is itself an honor. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. As we prepare for the work ahead, please repeat after me. This time is sacred to me, and I honor it.
This time is sacred to me, and I honor it.
This place is sacred to me, and I honor it.
This place is sacred to me, and I honor it.
This work is sacred to me, and I honor it.
This work is sacred to me, and I honor it.
May I be calm and ready to do the work.
May I be calm and ready to do the work.
So be it.
So be it.
Children of Earth, I invite you now to take a moment and relax. Find that center within you, the place where your breath gathers, the place where your heart beats. And from that space, breathe deep in this space. Centered here now, know that the spirits of the sky are above us, the spirits of the land surround us, the spirits of the waters flow below us. Surrounded now by all the numinous beings of sky, of land, of waters, our hearts tied as one. Let us pray with a good fire. So be it.
So be it.
Children of Earth, as we often do in these rites, let us call first to the Earth Mother.
It is fitting that first we begin by honoring the All-Mother, the Earth Mother, our Mother. Because it is from she that we have all emerged. It is to she that we will return. And it is she who sustains us during this lifetime. We honor her best when we make light our footprints upon her surface. We honor her best when we walk in balance. We honor her best when we become her true champions. Ancient Mother, ignite your spark within us now so that we know ourselves to be truly human, truly holy, and truly part of the web of life. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering.
And now I will call for inspiration. Salmon of knowledge, you who dwell in the deep well of Sagas, you who ate the 9 hazelnuts from the first tree, you who granted wisdom to Finn McCool from the roasting spit. We ask that you share that wisdom with us today. Inspire us with your truth and cunning. Grant us access to ancient knowledge as we honor the ways of old. Keeper of all knowledge, knower of all secrets, initiator of all sages, salmon of knowledge, accept our offering.
Salmon of knowledge, accept our offering.
Children of Earth, we have come together today to celebrate Lunasa, which is the harvest. We are celebrating the first harvest of grain when the heat has reached pretty much its peak, where August is always going to be that super hot month. I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad we're in the morning and in the shade. But as Mike mentioned earlier, today we are honoring Lou, Master of All Arts, and we are honoring him in his capacity to bring forth confidence and bring forth the knowledge that we can do the things we set our minds to in this season. And so as our ancestors did before us, so we do now, so that our descendants may do in the future. So be it.
So be it. And children of Earth, once more I ask that you find that center within you, that you remember where your breath gathers, where your heart beats. And as you do so, for a moment, simply watch your breath. Feel your breath as it flows into you and out of you. Feel your breath as it fills you and as it escapes. And feel your breath as you are brightened by the light and cooled by the shadows. And here at our sacred center, draw into your mind's eye the notion of cool and gray mists, mists that surround our space, mists that fill the world around us, mists that dampen the world beyond the edge of the light of our fire. Here at our center, we can draw up power from the earth. And as you breathe in, feel roots begin to sprout from your body and seek the cool waters below. And as you breathe out, feel them as they seek through bedrock, through clay, through soil. And as you breathe in, feel them as they break through into the waters below. Breathe those waters up into your body. Let them fill you. Know them as waters of potential, waters of creativity, waters that flow from the earth and bring you the power of earth. Sit for a moment with these waters flowing within you, rising up, cascading from your head and from your hands, and returning to the earth. Now, turn your attention skyward, and as you breathe, breathe here at the center. Be filled with the breath of the space around you. Be filled with the breath of the heavens above. And as you breathe, see the cosmos as it turns in your mind's eye above us. See it as that wheel of heaven moving around that pole star, those rays of sun. And see the rays of sun and star and moon as they flow down to us. Feel them as they strike the waters that flow within you. Feel them as they fill you with that cosmic order, that constant march. And know that this holy sky power flows within you. Everywhere the light touches becomes bright and flowing. The waters begin to open, the light begins to shine, and you yourself are bright and holy. And here at our center, as we often say, the waters support and surround us, the land extends about us, the sky stretches out above us. At our center burns a living flame. May all the kindreds bless us. May our worship be true. May our actions be just. May our love be pure. Blessings, honor, and worship to the holy ones. So be it.
Children of Earth, now attuned to this space, let us recreate the cosmos. Let us hear how it was made. Hear now my voice, O people. Hear now my voice, O spirits. Hear and learn of the founding of the world, its creation by the Cailleach Ver, the sharp-tongued wise woman of the gale, and its quickening by Manannán mac Lir, the king of the ancient sea. Before the land was formed, before the salmon could swim beneath hazel or blood drip redly from a cut, there was naught but sea, vast and unbordered, rich in salt and mineral, but utterly devoid of life. Not even the gods were there, for they had yet to arise from the fabric of time. No spirits were there, but two, the immanence of the great sea and the immanence of the rock beneath it, shifting and grating on its cushion of mantle, deep in the dark below. Unknown eons passed with the sea above and the rock below, but in time, the rock tired of its darkness, the endless night of the deep. It longed for light and air, and in its yearning, it reached down into the core of the earth, grasped the pent-up force beneath, and heaved itself up. Up and up it rose, surging and crashing through brightening waters, until the bare and jagged mountains broke the waves and stood for the first time above the waters in the bright light of the sun. And in its triumph, the spirit of the rock stepped out of her element and strode, mobile, across the land, molding and shaping it to match her will and her joy, the peaks of the Cailleach, for indeed it was she, glinted in the bright sun's fire, a ridge down the midst of the land like the spine of the world. And the spirit of the sea stirred from its endless contemplation of the pattern of the waves as they, for the first time, broke against rocks, newly halting their march. He rose up from the waves in a pillar of seawater, cut in facets of blue and green that mirrored the new and shining rocks. This new land changed the pattern of the world, the depths now the heights, the sea-topping waves now lapping the feet of the rocks. A welcome change in eternity, but how could he adorn this new possibility? Bending down, the spirit of the waters swirled his finger in the sea and called out above, where sometimes sharp and jagged lights coursed the skies. He drew the sparks down in a rush, a forking tongue of lightning that coruscated in and through the waves. The saline waters flashed and glowed, minerals swirling in the vortex of the wave lord's hand, until they embodied the spirals he stirred up, pairing and joining in ladders that twined about themselves. And Mananan smiled, for indeed it was he, and climbed to the top of an isle that had broken off from the other land to contemplate the new patterns the waves formed beneath their peaks. The rest is merely time and tide, spirals of life repeating and reforming. In time, the spirals grew and split and changed and swam and crawled onto the warming land. And as they did, their spirits also formed and changed and stepped apart and grew into the gods and spirits. And through the many eons hence, the plants and animals covered the land, and the land split and wandered, the ridge of the world breaking apart and eroding. But not far from where we stand, we still can walk the remnants of those peaks in Appalachia and Acadia, and abroad in Caledonia and in Fennoscandia. And the fire that lit the waters of the sea still swirls in the salmon, in the hazel, and in our own veins. And still atop his mountain of Barul, and still among her lochs and highlands, the spirit of the sea and the spirit of the mighty rock watch it all, this chaos ordered into life, our world, their art. And so, now, from our modern world, we call out to the hallows of our altar and we bless them, that they may echo to their sources in the mists of time. To the stone, the holy mountain stretching from seabed to sky vault, sacred stone, rise within us.
Sacred stone, rise within us.
To the fire, the enlivening spark that orders life from chaos, sacred fire, burn within us.
Sacred fire, burn within us.
To the well, the deep sea which preceded all, whence comes all life, sacred well, flow within us.
Sacred well, flow within us.
And now, with our holy center formed here in this space and aligned with the hallows of deep time, let us call to the spirits that formed them, that they may aid us in opening these hallows as gates to the other world. Hail, Mananan, son of the sea. Hail, wave rider. Hail, bringer of tides. May our prayers transport us to your shores, and may we be washed in your sea. Hail, Achaliach, wise woman of the crag. Hail, Landright. Hail, bringer of storm. May our prayers transport us to your hills, and may we find shelter in your bones. We bring you gifts, holy ones, that we may bless and honor you. O Mananan, O Kaliach, accept our offerings.
Mananan, Kaliach, accept our offerings.
And now, Avanan Achaleach, I call to you and I ask that you join your magic with ours as we open these hallows as gates, that they may bring our prayers and offerings to the gods and spirits. May this fire, small flicker, rise as a pillar of light, ascending to the heavens. And may this well, simple bowl, deepen as a shaft of offering, great as the sea. And may this stone, mere rock, grow to a holy mountain, connecting seabed to sky vault, passing all the worlds and realms. Let the gates be open.
Let the gates be open.
Children of earth, with these gates open, hold naught but truth in your heart, for we prepare to do magic here today. Let us begin by calling To those kindreds that we honor, the ancestors, the nature spirits, and the shining ones, beginning with those ancestors. Children of Earth, we call out to the ancestors, those who went before, those who have taught us their ways, those ancestors of our blood and our bone, of our kith and our kin, of our friend and our folk, those who have shared their wisdom and their knowledge that we might walk this world today with all the gifts that we have today. And so, ancestors, I call to you and I ask that you be with us. I also call to the ancestors of this land who were here before we were here, who walked these lands before we walked these lands. We walk on the land of those indigenous peoples who lived here before us, and we must continue to walk with gentleness upon the earth in remembrance of them. And so, ancestors, join us at our fire, meet us at the boundaries, be warmed by our good fire. Ancestors, accept our offerings.
Ancestors, accept our offerings.
I call out to the nature spirits, those who share our earth and live beside us. To those beings of fur, the mountain hare, the red deer, the cattle, the sheep, and the wolves. To those beings of fin, to the mackerel, the herring, the cod, the salmon, and the selkie. To those beings of feather, to the ravens, the herons, the swifts, the kestrels, and the owls. To the honeybees, to the beetles, to the flies, to all the insects that support our life. To the clover, to the bog rosemary, to the shamrock, to the oak, the ash, and the thorn. And I call out to the spirits that guard them, to the gnomes and the dryads, the oak men, the sprites, the pillywiggins, the brownies, and especially to the she, and all the nature spirits that guard land, sky, and sea. Join us today as we honor you. Nature spirits, accept our offering.
Nature spirits, accept our offering.
And we call out to the shining ones, the first children of the mother, the Tulhaje Danan. You grain guarders and harvesters, you warriors and champions, healers, smiths, poets, priests, all you who are with us each day in our work, brilliant and shining, it is to you we call. Come to our fire, shining ones, meet us at the boundaries, join us at our sacred hearth, and be warmed by our good fire. Aid us and guide us as we walk the elder ways. Shining ones, accept our offering.
Shining ones, accept our offering. Now, children of earth, I invite you to consider each of these classes of beings. Those ancestors, the ones who stretch back into those deep mists of magic, the depths of time, who brought you here and brought us here together. To those nature spirits who surround us and support us, who stand beside us, and those gods and goddesses in Godin, all those who stand beside us and with us. Here at our center, prepared for our work, we call out now, with this assembly of spirits, to the deity of this occasion. We, the children of the earth, call out to the god Lu. Lu Lamfada, you of the long arm, you with the spear that chases down the enemy, you who knows those ways, who protects the folk, who stands up when none else can. We call to you. Lu, whose foster mother is Telcha, who gathers the tribes together in her memory for her clearing of the land and in remembrance of sacrifices made. Lou Samaldonic, you of the many skills, you who come to the door at Tara, you who offer every skill imaginable and who can never be turned away, rightful and just king, warrior on the field of battle, friend to the folk we call to you. Children of earth, join me as I call. Lou, accept our offering.
Lou, accept our offering.
And now, children of earth, I invite you to take a moment to think on all those spirits we have called. If there are any ancestors, nature spirits, shining gods, godden, and goddesses in your heart that are special to you, hold their name for a moment in your spirit and think on them. And also think most especially on Lou. Hold his image in your mind. Hold the thoughts of his lightning strike, of his knock on the door, of his fight with Balor. Think on these spirits that are important to you personally and that are important to us today. Hold their names in your heart for a moment and join me as I call out to offer one final sacrifice. These offerings we have brought of grain, of gifts from our garden, of pure waters of silver. See them now as they are brought to the altar, as they are cast through the gates, that the spirits might receive them, and that they might feel our love, and we in return their blessing. And so I call out now, Lou, spirits all, accept our sacrifice.
Lou, spirits all, accept our sacrifice. May our voices arise on the fire. May our voices resound in the deep. May the spirits accept what we offer as we honor the old ways we keep. May our voices arise on the fire. May our voices resound in the deep. May the spirits accept what we offer as we honor the old ways we keep. May our voices arise on the fire. May our voices resound in the deep. May the spirits accept what we offer as we honor the old ways we keep.
Children of earth, having honored the spirits, made offerings to them, now we turn and we ask them what blessings they bring to us in return.
From the center of our sacred grove, standing here at the foot of the well, we ask, what blessing, inspiration, and guidance do the ancestors offer us this day? Fern is a few of protection and guidance and of this sort of thing right here where we ask the spirits, what do they need, and they answer. From the foot of our sacred mountain, we ask, what inspiration, guidance, and blessing do the spirits of nature offer to us this day? From the spirits of nature, we are called to remind ourselves that there is a core value within us all, and we must protect that, cherish that, honor that, and most importantly, do that. And finally, from our sacred fire, what blessing, inspiration, and guidance do the sacred goddess and godden of this world give to us this day? The spirits call for us to use not only our heads, but also our hearts in thinking about our blessings this day. Use our intuition as well as our intellect. So they've given us this great gift, and we are to use it. So we have many beautiful offerings today. We have the gift of guidance and protection. We have the core values of our people. We also have the intuition that looks within, that feels with the gut feeling that we're all given. Children of the earth, these are, in fact, good omens.
Children of earth, you have heard these omens. An omen of protection and guidance, an omen of our core values, and an omen of our intuition. Do you accept these blessings?
We do.
We do.
All right. Then, children of earth, I ask you to take a moment. Once again, I seem to often do that. And consider these blessings. Think about them and how you can use them. Think about how protection and guidance are things that you can use yourself. Think about how your core values can be reinforced and brought to the fore. And think, too, about intuition, where it flows from within you and where it flows out to from you.
And so, children of earth, with those values in mind, those blessings we've received in mind, turn your attention to the sky and envision the rain that we all desire greatly in these hot summer months. And see those waters form above us. And know that the deities, the gods, the spirits, they release these waters for our benefit. And these waters are by their very nature sacred. They will fill our cup and fill us with the blessing. And so see those waters rain down, those waters of guidance and protection, and see them rain down into this vessel and fill these waters here.
And see, too, as these waters flow over the surface of the land, welling up from the earth, coming in rivers, coming in streams, coming from springs, arising and arriving here, flowing over the bosom of the earth mother until they arrive here in these waters.
And see also the waters as they well up from the groundwater below, coming through the soil and through the earth, containing those blessings of intuition, of our heart, of our core values. And see them flow into these waters here and know that they are present.
Children of earth, as these waters flow, know that they arrive here, that they carry these blessings. I ask that you call out with me. For as these waters flow from the heavens, spirits all, release the waters.
Spirits all, release the waters. And as these waters flow across the land, spirits all, release the waters.
Spirits all, release the waters. And as these waters flow from the earth, rising up to bring us these blessings, spirits all, release the waters.
Spirits all, release the waters. And so now, children of earth, behold the waters of life.
Behold, the waters of life.
We will come around now in a spurge or sprinkle with the water. For those of you who are far in the back, we'll walk up to you and kind of give us a yes or a no nod if you would like to be receive the blessing, and we will maneuver accordingly.
We're going to be singing this one a long time, so you should probably join in. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown to me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindreds be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindreds be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindreds be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. Extra blessings. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole.
Children of earth, know that these blessings that we have sprinkled upon you are yours to carry forth. Every drop of water creates a ripple. Be that ripple. Carry those blessings of protection and guidance, those blessings of your core values, and those blessings of intuition to others, and make that ripple last as long as you can. Now, we've talked a lot about this Lou guy. And we've done a lot of storytelling, but one of the stories we haven't yet told is the story of Lou when he comes to the gate. Last year, we told a story of the 5 invasions of Ireland, of how Ireland itself came to be, and of the sacrifice Telcha made to create a space for the folk to live. Well, today we speak of Telcha's foster son, Lou. And we speak of his coming to Tara. After the first battle of Moytoira, the kingship fell into dispute between the Fomorians and the Tuatha De Danann, and war became inevitable. Nuada had been restored to the throne, but villainous breasts of the Fomorians sought to take it back. In those days, the king held court at Tara, the center of Ireland. While preparing for war with the Fomorians, Nuada held a feast for his warriors, inviting all to come who would fight on his side and on the side of the Tuatha. The warriors came from far and wide and feasted mightily in the king's hall. Late in the day, well after the feast had begun, a band of warriors appeared on the horizon. approaching Tara. The gatekeeper watched them as they approached, soon recognizing this was a new war band, one that had never approached Tara before. At the head of the strange company of men was a young warrior, fair and handsome, wearing the trappings of a king. The men who laughed and joked with him called him Salmadonic. Coming to the gate, the men cried out that they had come for the feast. "Let us in," they cried. "We're hungry and thirsty." And the gatekeeper replied, "First, who are you?" The warrior answered, "I am Lou Lonislak, son of Cain and of Diaken, and of Erinthru, daughter of Baelor, foster son he of Telcha, daughter of Magmor, king of Spain." "Impressive lineage, young warrior," spoke the gatekeeper. "But worth is not determined by birth, and family does not make men more. What art do you practice? This gate may not open, and none may enter Tara without skill." "Such a simple test," replied Lou. "Why, I am a wheelwright." "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. We have a wheelwright." "Then I must answer, I am a smith," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not, for we have a smith already." "Ah, but I am a champion," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. We already have Oma, he's our champion." "Yes, but I am a harper," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. For it turns out that Bressel takes the hero's portion." "Test me, for I am poet and historian," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. It turns out that N is our memory, our poet and historian." "But I am a sorcerer," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. We have sorcerers aplenty and wizards of might." "Hear this. I am a leech." "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. John Kett, your very own father or grandfather is a healer of much renown within these walls." "I bear the cup of kings," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not. For we have 9 cupbearers with 2 hands each." "Know this, I am a worker of bronze," said Lou. "Oh," said the gatekeeper, "we need you not, for already we work bronze here at Tara." Then Lou said, "Go forth and ask the king himself if he has a single man who possesses all these arts, and if he does, I shall not enter Tara." The doorkeeper went into the palace and declared all this to the king. "A warrior comes to the garth," said he. "He is known as Salmadonic, and all of the arts of all those in your house he possesses as well. Truly, a man of each and every art." And impressed, King Nuada said, "Let him into the garth, for never has a man such as this entered the house of the king of Ireland." And the doorkeeper let him pass, and Lou entered the fortress and sat in the sage's seat, for he was sage in every art. So think, children of earth, upon the skill of Lou. Know that when we come to the door, we bring unique skills unto ourselves. And when others come to our door, we should not dismiss them out of hand, for all are skilled in their own way. And so, children of earth, this is the story of Lou coming to the door at Tara. When we meet him next year, we'll go on to the second battle of Moytoira. But until then, think on these skills that you have received today, these blessings: protection and guidance, core values, intuition. These are skills you bring to every door. And do not stop those who come to your door, but let them in. Provide them space and see what they can do for you and with you, and be richer for it.
So, children of earth, those skills in hand, our own wisdom gained today. It is time that we thank those we have called. So I ask you once again, as we thank, to hold those names in your heart of those who are important to you. And as we thank them as well.
Lou, you of the long arm, you many-skilled. Once more we call out. We know your story. We've remembered in our hearts, and as we carry these forward, these blessings, know that we do so in gratitude. Lou, we thank you.
Lou, we thank you. And to the shining ones, those god, goddesses, and godden, to you of harvest and skill, of might and magic, to all you shining deities, for your presence here today and the blessings you've bestowed, we say, shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you. To the spirits of nature, those who surround us, those who support us in all of our work. As we go through our day to day, know that we will work to keep your space sacred and safe. Nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you. And to the ancestors, those of kith and kin, of friend and folk, you who have gone before so that we might live our values today. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you. And to all the powers known to us or unknown, those who have aided us, those who have stood with us, those who have just come to visit. Powers all, we thank you.
Powers all, we thank you.
Now, Avanan Achaliach, it is through your grace that we have stood throughout this ritual, both here in pleasant parkland and also upon the ancient shoreline, joining land, sky, and sea. For the gift of your blessing, we are truly grateful. Omananan Ochaliach, we thank you.
Mananan Ochaliach, we thank you.
And now, holy ones, I ask you one final boon, that you again join your magic with ours as we close the gates. May this fire, pillar of light ascending to the heavens, draw back and be a simple flickering light. May this well, deep, fathomless shaft of offering draw up and be a simple bowl of water. And may this stone, great mountain centering all the worlds and realms, draw back and be no more than rock. Let all be as it was before, save the work that we have done here. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed. Salmon of inspiration, you who have leaped high in our minds and have drawn out the silver of our tongues. We call out to you and we say, salmon of inspiration, we thank you.
Salmon of inspiration, we thank you. And finally, Earth Mother, you who support us and surround us in all that we do, who will be here long after we have left this space. We thank you for being with us today, and we know that we walk best when we walk in balance with you, when we take care of the earth and this park in particular, when we leave. And so, Earth Mother, anything left unused will go to you today. Any monetary offerings made today will go to the Dublin Food Pantry to support your work in providing bounty to those who are in need. And so, Earth Mother, we say, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
And now, children of Earth, I also was not supposed to be doing this part, so you get announcements from me. Just a reminder, we have a table in the back which has flyers for both our Grove, which is local to Central Ohio, as well as our international church. So if you are here from not Central Ohio but are interested in what we do, grab a green flyer, not a blue one. We also put on a Pan-Pagan festival in Yellow Springs-ish in about a week and a half. There are flyers for that back there for the Summerland Festival. We do not pass plates, so as I mentioned, any monetary donations today will go to the Dublin Food Pantry. See one of us in white who's up here with a basket, and we will get all of that going in that direction. If you don't have cash but you want to make a digital donation, please let one of us know and we can help you make that happen. That's all I got. So, Children of Earth, remember the blessings that you've received here today of guidance, protection, of your core values, of intuition. Carry them forth with you into your day, into your community, and into the world. And let us now go with the fire.
Go with the light of the fire inside you. Go with the might of the gods who guide you. Go with the ancestors beside you.